So yes, Leepakshi, we would love to know more about you, how you started, and what are your achievements.
Hi Dee, my name is Leepakshi'S, and I joined Sukriti Ali Academy an year ago, almost an year ago. I was going through a tough time when my father expired last year, and I knew I need healing and to move forward. And that's when I came across her page, and I knew that I had to connect with myself and with her, and that I needed a coach to heal. And that's when the journey started with Sukriti Reli Academy. And yeah, about myself, I came into spirituality in lockdown. That was with the help of my father. When I was thinking about getting a job and then graduation and all those life stuff, that's when my father uh, asked me to surrender, and that's when I knew there's some force much beyond us. And that's how all the dots connected when it came to pursuing this course or this and joining this academy and getting into spirituality and manifestations.
That's awesome. We are so excited to know more about you. And if I ask you, what is that one thing? How do you define your journey in one word? What is that one word that defines your journey working with me?
Magic. It's magic. I would say it's magic because my healing started at a point where I didn't expect, and with you it was always like I connected on the call, and all of it just flew. Like all the internal thoughts and emotions just flew by, and I knew that I was talking to a person who knows what I'm going through and who could connect with it. And that's when the healing started, and that's when I started feeling that yes, slowly and gradually I should move forward. And that's when I started seeing changes in my present reality, when I started to heal from what I was going through. And I also happened to have a major breakthrough when I got my job in an unknown country all by myself. And that was something very big, and that's why I call it magic.
Yes, absolutely. It's not less than a magic because, of course, I have seen your growth and I know when we spoke for the first time on the call, what was your situation? You were going through a lot of things. So, do you want to share what you were going through and how that changed your reality? I mean, what did you do to work on those things and you changed your reality? Because I believe that a coach cannot help you if you cannot help yourself. So, it's a, 50-50 ratio that a coach and a client works together. So do you want to speak about that?
Right. Sure, I can. My father passed away last year in February 2022, and that was a big setback for me because I never, like, he was all healthy and all fine, and he could not, like, there was nothing he was going through in terms of his mental or physical health. And it was all of a sudden that he, like, just collapsed in 5 minutes. And that was very difficult to take on for me. And then I had to return back and handle responsibilities of my brother and myself. And doing all of that, like, it felt like that at some point it felt like I had too much to take on, but I did not have the strength to move forward. That's when I spoke to you. Things changed after that because I realized that no, I need to work on myself. And then I started, as you suggested, I started journaling, and it helped me a lot. Whatever I was going through in my mind and whatever I was feeling, I just wrote it down without thinking anything, and that helped me a lot when it came to uh, channeling my thoughts and energies towards something that I want to achieve. And everything that I had in mind and that I had to achieve in my physical reality, I just wrote it down. I maintained two journals. One was where I just I just wrote whatever I felt, and one was where I intended, like I wrote like that, whatever I intended to achieve. And slowly things started moving, and all that pain and all the baggage that I was carrying felt lighter and lighter day by day, because I focused on the present with the help of journaling. And that's when I realized that there's nothing that you cannot do. It's just that there needs to be a shift in the mindset. So yeah, that's been my journey so far, and I've been doing pretty good. I feel happy and I feel content. I think I've grown as a person a lot in the last 1.5, 2 years, because I realized that to acknowledge and accept things as they are is the hardest first step to take, and
Right.
then healing starts eventually.
Yes, absolutely. So, Leepakshi, we heard about your, backstory and how you changed it. What did you do? Can you tell me? I'm sure this is not all that you did, but it's a part of the process that you did. But can you tell me how long did it take for you to actually see shift in your reality? Because when a lot of people struggle to make that shift within themselves, right? So, how long did you experience the shift within you and outside of you? How long did it take?
I think after our first call, I realized that it has to be a shift in the mindset. So I trained, like it took me like 2, 3 days to make that, to accept that I need to change my mindset. And then when, as soon as I decided that I have to change it, it just happened. And then when the change happened internally, I saw it outside happening within weeks. Like within 2, 3 weeks, I saw, like, I was not happy with the job that I was doing at that time because it was a part-time job. And then suddenly I saw that, okay, now I want an internship, and it's happening. It just happened like that. So one day, I remember the date, it was 17th August, and I went to the part-time job that I was doing. And that day I told myself, I'm not coming to this job anymore, I'll get my internship. And I got the call the very same day stating that you can start from 19th. So this is how fast things happened after I realized that I needed to make a change in my mindset.
That's awesome. And what do you think? I mean, how did you realize that you can't? Of course, you did your part to do the healing. How and when did you realize that you actually need to work with a coach, and why?
I realized, yeah, I realized that I needed to work with the coach when I knew that I myself was not able to move ahead no matter how hard I was trying. So there was some step that was missing. There was some like mirror image that was missing. So I always believe that in order to move ahead, you need to see things as they are, and that mirror image was missing for me. And when I spoke to you, and I thought that you gave me a very clear uh, mirror image of where I was standing, and that was very necessary for me to like move ahead. And that important change in the mindset, as I say, like that was very important, because I was living in the past, which is not a good place to be.
Yeah. I remember you were continuously that day when we spoke for the first time, you were continuously playing the past which had happened related to your father or anything which had happened on loop, right? Whatever you were speaking, it was not coming from the present time, it was coming from the past. But because you were speaking it in the present, it was becoming your reality at that moment. And eventually, you were creating more future based on that. Right?
Right.
You were attracting more of it in your future also. Like you said, you were trying so hard, but you were not able to channelize your emotions in the right way. And you were missing out on some links. And that's why, you know, it was not happening for you.
Right.
We are glad that you are here today. You are a case study for me. And I am incredibly happy to see your growth. Because, for me as a coach, it's very, very important to see that people who are working with me, they are actually seeing the results. And you are one of those case studies which people are going to listen, see, and take a reference from for the longest period of the time. Like you said, I just wanted to change my mindset. The moment I decided to change my mindset and work on it, things started shifting for me. So, yes,
Right.
I am extremely happy to have you with me. Just one or two more questions with you that would help people. What one suggestion do you give to the people who are going out to hire a coach? What do you think they should look out for in a coach?
I think I'll start with the first part, that like how you need to move ahead. It's not only when you hire a coach that you start to see results. It's that you have to accept that even you need to make changes that the coach is suggesting. Only having coach will not solve the problem, but you shifting your energies and you channelizing your emotions in the right direction, in the right way, the way your coach suggests, is important for you to see results. And I think it's very important to hire a coach because वो कहते हैं ना, गुरु के बिना कौन आगे बढ़ता है. So at some point in time, like वो जमाने गए, that time is gone now, where you need like rishis to move ahead. But it's very similar, that you need someone to move ahead, and that someone needs to be your coach. And if someone is your coach, you need to respect their time, their energies, and the way they spend their energies on you to change you is also equally important as your own wish to change,
Right.
and then taking sufficient actions. I think that is where most people uh, do not understand that just hiring the coach is not enough. And the coach can only do as much as their energies are related. You have to change your own energy. And it's when you see that particular coach from, that eye of respect, and that eye of someone who has the power to change your life, who is willing to give away their time and their energy to change your reality. I think that is the most important part. It's not just that ki you are hiring somebody to do something for you. It's not that. It's that they are giving their time away for you. So I think that's where the major shift happens. And I think today that major part is missing, because वो guru वाली feeling जो है वो missing है. And I feel that that needs to be there in order to see like major transformations in these times.
Yes, absolutely. Having a mentor is very, very important in one's life because, we all are just going through our journey and we always need somebody to tell us what's the next step to reach to our goal or destination, right? So you have said it very well that people lack in this mindset where they don't think that they need a coach or they need a mentor for that matter. It's not only about having a coach, but a right mentor in your life. A mentor could be anybody. It could be your friend,
Right.
your family, actually your coach, your partner, anybody.
Right.
Having a mentor is very, very important. Now, second part of the question, what do you recommend that people should look out for in a coach while, choosing their coach?
I think the most important part is when you're looking for a coach, is that the coach is able to understand what you are speaking. And I think energies speak for themselves. You don't need words to understand energies. Like for me, in my case, I connected with you. Like it was like just in a blink of an eye that I knew that it's coming to me and I'm not going to it. I'm not going for it. And since I knew you from childhood, I knew that yes, maybe it's time I should open up. Maybe it's time I should speak up. And I know that you were coaching, and you were into healing. So I was like, okay, let me get there. Let me ask. Let me just reach out to see if things can work out. And things did not only work out, they worked out like magic. And that's when I feel like having a coach is very, very important. And when you're looking for a coach, just look how their energies speak to you. I think that's the most important. For me, it was the most important aspect. Without even a bias that I knew you from before, I think your energies called out to me. And that's when I knew that I needed some kind of help to move forward.
Right. I totally agree with that because when your vibes are not matching, like I said, that it's not a job of a coach or a client themselves. It's a 50-50 partnership, right? So when your vibes are matching, you see results faster. So
Right.
I think the universe guided me towards you. You were guided towards me, and that's how we met and things happened. And I'm very, very happy that things happened the way they did. Though the reasons were not good, but you never know. We all are facing some challenges one way or the other. And when we learn how to channelize our emotions, we actually take that leap into the desired reality that we want to experience, right? Like you said that you were, before that, you were doing a part time job, but after that, you got your dream job. So it's
Right.
very, very important to match with the energies, because sometimes when we are in the negative energy, somebody else's positive energy works for us. Some days when I am low, somebody else's positive energies work for me. So yeah, it's very important that we stay connected with the right people. Very well said. So Lipakshi, I have another question for you. Do you think that money is more important than energy? Because a lot of times it happens that I have seen in the market that people question on their capacity to invest in themselves, right? And they know that they need help, but they don't take that action. Even if they have money, they don't take action. So what is your take on this?
I think when we view money as something we possess, we make the biggest mistake of our life. And when we see something as an expenditure as compared to an investment, we tend to lose more of it. But when we view money as an investment, like spending on something like a course is not really spending, it's an investment. You will grow out of that money, so it's like it's working for you and not you are working for money. I think that's again the mindset shift we are looking forward to in people. When you as a coach, you train people. I've seen you train mindsets, shift mindsets from lack mindset and to an abundant mindset. Like whenever, even if, like, in my case, if I say, when I invested in this course, I did not have that kind of money, but I took it from my mom. And then after enrolling, I think after 3 days, I had that money and I repaid back. So it was not that, it was not something that I was looking as an expenditure, but I was looking because I knew that it's an investment that I would make in myself. A change in mindset does not come, just does not come for free. And it, for me, it came as a free thing because I changed my mindset. I was investing in the course. I was not investing in the course. I was investing in myself.
Right. Yeah,
Even
so
today,
even
when
that
I
money
go,
came back to you.
yeah, that money came back to me. And I think that's where 99.9% of the people lag behind, because they do not take action based on whatever little money or more money they possess. I think after enrolling in the course, I realized that we came empty handed, we will go empty handed. But
That
so whatever we have is in positive. So we have nothing to lose.
right.
And I think that's what I've learned through this course, is that all of this is experience. And whatever we are having, like, money is today's currency. Earlier it was barter. So so it's not something that we possess, it's something that we need to, like, make transactions. And if we look at something, if we look at it that way and see everything as an investment, I think it comes back without, worrying about that we spend this much or that much or X amount on this or that. And when we see it as an investment, that this is going to help me, this is going to bring results, this is going to be so much good,
Yes.
so it finds its way back.
Right. That's very true. With what energy we are investing, that defines what we are going to get out of it. So you have said it very well that yes, when we see money as an energy, we get back the
Right.
money in terms of currency, right? But if we are looking at it in terms of spending, it will just go away because that's a lack mindset.
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing. I am sure that people who are going to view this, watch this, they are going to learn a lot of things from this case study itself. And we are towards the last segment of our case study interview. And I'm going to ask you two questions. One, that anything that you would like to say to anybody who's going to watch this interview, any suggestions, any advice, any life-changing tip that you have for them?
Yes, for sure. I think one thing that I would like to say, anybody who's viewing this, is that if I can make the change, so can you. And it's necessary to take the first step and consider this platform as something that is going to help you go and achieve milestones in your life. Uh, it's just about the shift in the mindset and the willingness to change with the help of the coach that is going to make abundant changes in your life. And I think I would like to thank you for uh, letting me be a part of your academy, and letting me be a part of your course, and helping me grow and learn, and transform as an individual, both on a personal level and on a professional level. And I think it's all because of the change in the mindset that I've been able to see like major drastic changes in the 1.5 years of being with you. And I think I should not say it's coincidental, but nothing is coincidental. And I should say that I'm grateful that I got to be a part of your academy and your energy.
Well, I'm equally grateful to the universe that I could be that source to help you in any way that I could, be it internal shifts, be it external achievements, any ways I could help you. I'm really, really grateful. And last question. One word for me and one word for Sukriti Reddy Academy each.
One word for Sukriti Di is magnet. And one word for Sukriti Rally Academy is the place you should be.
That's really sweet, really sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leepakshi, for giving us your time. And I'm sure that you have inspired a lot of people. Whenever somebody would watch this, they know that if you can do it, they can also do it, right?
Right. Thank you so much. I should say thank you because it's an honor for me to have to share space with you, to share energies with you. And I'm forever grateful for the kind of shift that you've made in my life, and that you will continue to make, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm so grateful and thankful for everything that's been there in this course, in this academy, for the community that we have, and for your for your space and time and energy. And I think it was meant to be that we got to know each other. And I don't know how the dots got connected, that's not my work, but it's the universe that works it this way, and I'm glad it worked out this way for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not because of me, it's because you took action, you decided to do it and change your life. So the first credit that goes for this transformation is you yourself, because you decided to break free from those shackles and decided to change your life. You actually decided and took the responsibility. So yeah, I could only help you if you decided to help yourself. So yeah, happy for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.